Joining a bit on the road to success, a former U.S. ambassador to South Africa under the Clinton administration has some tips on how to succeed in the real world. His new book, It All Begins With Self, is a #1 bestseller on Amazon. Delano Lewis, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Good morning to you, Tony.
So this book, it just got published, you said 2 months ago?
Yes, sir.
Tell us why you decided to get this book going.
Well, we have, my wife Gail and I have been married for 55 years, and we have 4 adult sons and 11 grandchildren.
11?
11.
Ooh, nice.
And my sons have been telling me, along with my grandchildren, that you've had some exciting career opportunities and life experiences. You really should share them, mainly for the grandkids and for others. And so I started thinking about writing a book, and my wife and son are also writers, and they helped me put the book together.
Wow.
So it's been an exciting time.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about you being the U.S. ambassador to South Africa. I mean, 1999, is that right?
That's correct.
When you started that under the Clinton administration?
Yes.
What an honor, first off, to have that role. Tell us a little bit about it and how that has formed you to who you are now.
Well, it's a very exciting opportunity. First of all, it's just an honor to be an ambassador anywhere, but obviously to the Republic of South Africa was just very, very exciting. Nelson Mandela, who had spent 28 years in prison, had been the president for 5 years, and when I came, he had just stepped down, and Thabo Mbeki, his deputy, had succeeded. So I came in when Thabo Mbeki was president of South Africa, and I presented my credentials to him in 2000. It was a wonderful experience, a beautiful embassy. We had a number of 3,000 people at the embassy, and it was just an incredible place to work and to be representative of the United States government. Yeah, it was an exciting time.
That is huge, and obviously success, bold letters for you in that moment. But now this book that you wrote for us is about success, right?
Yes, it is. And the ambassadorship was sort of the pinnacle of the things that I've done. And I wanted to share in the book on how to connect with people, how to discover your passion, and how to succeed in life. And it all begins with a self-discovery. And my experiences in government, I was 10 years in the federal government, from Justice Department to the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, to the Peace Corps in Africa, excuse me, to Capitol Hill, and National Public Radio. I had an extremely great time in government, and I was also 21 years in telecom. Wow. So I've had 4 careers in business, in government, and in not-for-profit. Wow. And I wanted to share these experiences so people could understand that they too can succeed.
Also, your time living in Kansas, growing up in Kansas during the 50s, right?
Yes. I grew up in Kansas City, Kansas, in a segregated community by race. It was an all-black community. I went to the only black high school in the state of Kansas. It was a remarkable experience because these were teachers who, because of discrimination, couldn't find jobs, black teachers, they couldn't find jobs any other place. So they taught at our school. They were excellent. They had master's degrees, working on their PhDs. They gave us everything they could. So I had a good, solid education in Kansas. I went on to the University of Kansas, became a Jayhawker, and then went to law school after I married, after undergrad. Gail and I met in Kansas, and we married, and I went off to law school in Topeka. Wow. So I went from high school at age 17, and at age 24, I became a lawyer with a passion to do something. And that's when I began my federal career.
Awesome, awesome. Now, it all begins with self. And I believe there's an acronym for success that you use?
Yes, it is. S is for a solid family structure. U is for understanding that early times you really need to focus in order to get, and success means hard work. C is for committed mentors, and the other C is for confidence.
That's important.
You must have self-confidence and believe in yourself. And E is for excellence. You should always excel in everything you do. And the other S is for a support system that works. And the other is a strong educational system. So that's my acronym for succeeding. Strong family foundation, believing in yourself, and excelling in everything you do. But you need committed mentors and a strong family structure to make that happen.
I love it. I love it. That is great. Thank you so much. Delano Lewis, his book, It All Begins With Self, it is available now, right?
It's available on Amazon Kindle. You can get the digital copy, or you can get the paperback. And
yeah, nowadays you can get either one.
That's right. So I'm very excited about it, and I think it'll be good for people to understand how they too can succeed.
Yeah, and a bestseller.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
so
much, Tony.
Pleasure to have you on our show.